There we go. Helps to have the right music. Hey everybody, it's Blast 338 coming at you live this beautiful Monday evening with D&D Live with Mr. Faust. And of course, as you know, I have Mr. Faust with me. How you doing, Mr. Faust?
Great, Blast. It's a beautiful day out today.
It was absolutely gorgeous. It was the perfect temperature. You can work outside and not have to sweat. But like, as long as you kept working, you really didn't need a coat or anything.
Nah, not at all.
So, of course, we have Typort with us. Hey, Typort, how you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Looking forward to it.
So, unfortunately, if you read the description of the stream, we're not going to be doing the dragon fight tonight. I was looking forward to it. However, I found out a little bit too late that Spork's not going to be here.
Pooper's not going to be here.
Yeah, Pooper is not feeling
here.
well, so he pulled out. And one of our other group members. What's that? Oh,
Tiger's
Cowboy.
gotta work.
Yeah, Tiger's got to work. We knew that last week, though. And yeah, unfortunately, Cowboy's going to be a little on the late side. So I didn't really feel right running the dragon combat without at least the majority of the party here.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be fun for you guys to watch. It wouldn't be fun for me to run. And I know it's something that everybody's been kind of looking for here the last couple of weeks. So hopefully if everybody's schedule collides properly, we can do it next week. But tonight is going to be something special. This is something Mr. Faust and I have been talking about for, oh God, now. It's got to be at least 3-4 years now.
What, playing Wayne's World?
What's that?
Wayne's World, the ending. Let's do the super mega happy ending.
This started out as just a random thought in my head, and it kind of evolved from there. In fact, we ran an entire campaign around this, and I know we've talked about this in past channels, but the birthday party. So you guys bunker down for the night to get your long rest. While you're resting, your mind drifts to blankness.
Ooh,
and
wow.
You find yourself awakening in the middle of suburbia. These are today modern houses. This is not something you're familiar with. The materials these houses are made out of are strange. You do see strange wheeled vehicles in the driveway.
Do you need to pull me to a map?
Oh, yes, I guess I do, don't I?
I'm just rolling dice over here on the starter board.
Summon players to the board. There we go.
I'm like, what houses is he talking about?
There we go. Here, let me back out a little bit here. So imagine this as a block.
Right.
There's really not much. Everything's cookie cutter. The bushes are all the same. The trees are all the same. You've never seen this type of construction or anything.
Yeah. How come our crosswalk's jagged?
What's that?
The crosswalk is it's mismatched.
Oh, just the way the board's lined up.
Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, I was like, what am I looking at here? Who built this crosswalk? You're gonna get killed. Playing advanced hopscotch to get across the street.
So as you're looking around, trying to get your bearings, you're standing.
So we go to sleep and we're in the middle of the street, you said?
Yes, you just kind of wake up in the middle of the street. You're fully rested. You have all your hit points, all your spell slots, everything.
Gotcha.
Is back. Okay, you're not going into this as a detriment. Birds are chirping. Everything's fairly quiet except for a loud ruckus. It sounds like a bunch of children coming from behind a house. There's balloons tied to one of the pillars outside. There's no balloons in the game for some reason, so I wasn't able to put them in. But you see balloons tied to the tree, to the light post, to one of the trees in the back.
Did you ping somewhere?
Yes, I pinged back here. This is where you hear the children coming from You see
Gotcha, gotcha.
balloons here, there, tied to this tree back here.
Okay.
So kind of like a
And I
path.
and I'm assuming we have no idea what balloons even are.
No, you've never seen latex helium balloons. All you see
I
are
mean,
these things
confetti
attached to
maybe, but
strings
not
floating,
balloons. Yeah.
and they're multicolored, like red, blue, green, you know,
Right.
things of that nature.
Oh, we got a little space ATV up there.
What's that?
These cars are like futuristic ATVs or something.
I didn't even see the cars up until now.
Yeah, I'm
we'll,
like,
we'll
what is
call
this?
them we'll call them generic Priuses.
Well, I'm gonna say, look at these weird wagons. Where do you attach the horse to it?
Nothing about this place seems right.
Yeah, this definitely doesn't look like any volcano I've ever taken a long rest in.
No, and I don't sleep. I don't know how I rested at all.
That is true. You just blinked and then you were here?
Something like that.
Huh.
Yeah, you're communing with your god, and next thing you know, like you woke up here.
Interesting. Where's everybody else? I wonder if we're the only ones here or they're in their own crazy dreamscape.
If we do anything else, I'd like to try something out.
Dragon tricks. All right.
What
So
are
do
you
we hear
trying?
anything? Like, is it the
Yes.
middle of the day?
Yes, it's the middle of the day. Judging from the sun, you would imagine it's probably in around like midday, like noon, maybe 1 o'clock. You do
Right.
hear a bunch of children. You hear a bunch of like screaming, not like but like children having a good
Like
time.
playful screaming.
Exactly. You hear children playing in a backyard.
I look at Velix and I say, is this the Feywild? Are there fairies up there
Um,
trying to trick us?
I mean, it does look like it could be an illusion. I've never ever seen anything like this, not even back home.
Right.
Before we do anything else, can I try something?
Sure.
She takes out her book of shadows,
Mm-hmm.
which is bound in several different types of like silks almost
Mm-hmm.
against the stone slab, like the binding is stone. He flips through it and hands Elric a quill. Sign your name in this.
Okay. I sign my name. And
I've been communing.
this is
I've been
gonna help us
communing.
figure out what's going on?
No, but this is going to keep you alive.
Oh. I didn't know you worshipped Pelor.
Those I worship are a bit different, but it's similar. You'll see.
Okay.
Shall we?
Uh yes, let's I guess walk towards the laughing children. So you said
Sorry.
this is
Like I
where we see
said,
the balloons?
I'm still setting things up here. Give me 1 second here.
You're fine. I investigate the balloons.
They How are you investigating the balloons?
I'm like I touch one. Like if they're helium, they're floating. Like I'm batting it around, like interacting with it. Like what is this strange magic type stuff?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they just kind of bounce around in your hands.
And they're like
When they
tied to the
touch each
pole.
other, they kind of give off a little bit of a squeak. They're made of a material you've never really seen before.
All right. never seen anybody tie stuff with thread before. It's usually rope.
Holding it off. I'm curious.
I feel like Ulrich would say, "We must slay these creatures," and start attacking the balloons.
We must
Okay.
play them in a lawfully good manner.
That's
Are
just
you
a
going
joke
to
because he's
attack the
always like,
balloons?
we need to kill everything. This is evil." No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just, if Ulrich were here, I feel like he would attack the balloon. But yeah, so we walk. I'm guessing we hear the children laughter and playful, louder. Do we see
Yeah. Just
anything
imagine
in
it's a
the
birthday
building?
party. Just imagine, it's a birthday party.
Yeah. Like, do I see, like, with these windows? Do I see people in the house or?
No, the house is empty from what you can see.
Okay. Hmm. I see this wagon. Huh. How do you attach the horse to this thing?
Are you going to touch the strange wagon?
Yes. I'm sure Pelor wouldn't let me die by touching a strange wagon.
How are you touching it? Are you touching it lightly? Are you touching it, or giving it a good like thwack? Like what are we doing?
I'm just like poking it, like kick the tires, like you would do
Okay.
a normal wagon.
You you get a little rambunctious with one of the kicks. It shakes the vehicle a little bit, and you hear it let out a single quick like chirp of a honk.
I jump back.
Come back.
Yeah. This is most peculiar. I don't like the Feywild.
Once again, dear, this isn't the Feywild.
Well, it's more the Feywild than the volcano.
He looks down at the grass and the trees and shrugs with a smile.
I guess we'll go over this way and look for the tiny children that mean us no harm.
Tiny children that mean us no harm.
Yeah, I'm definitely not entering the house.
No. So yeah, you get around back, and I'm just using like some like random halflings for children.
Okay.
You see
I
some
feel like
running
we would stop
around.
like right here.
What's that?
I said I feel like we would stop like right here and just kind of investigate the scenario here.
Yeah, you see a bunch of a
What
bunch
are
of
these
children
cultists?
watching. What's this?
I said, what are these cultists?
No. You see a bunch of children watching a like a sleight of hand magic show.
Okay, gotcha.
Just a normal woman, the whole like hide a ball, pull a quarter out of your ear, that type of stuff.
Right.
Down here, you see children waiting for their turn to take a swing at the pinata.
Gotcha. The fighting's a pinata. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The unicorns. The you do see the unicorn. Now it's made of a strange paper. It's made of paper mache.
I
But
don't see a
again,
unicorn.
you don't see a unicorn.
Did you place it while you were in GM mode and it's invisible?
You might need to move forward a little bit. I think the tree might be blocking
Oh,
your
line
view.
of sight. Okay, now I see it. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, what unicorn is he talking about? Gotcha.
So you step forward.
Only because you made me.
That's fine. And this
No, you're
this
fine.
little boy runs
Ah!
up, and he's got a hood on, and he's got a stick in his hand. Are
I
you
hold
here
my
for my
shield up reflexively.
Are you here for my birthday party?
I look at Velix.
He looks at you with like just absolutely angelic eyes, like so happy that you've come to the birthday party. We have a magic show. We have a pinata. We have a guy who does face painting and acrobatics.
Made here.
A magic show?
Yes, she can make things disappear and then makes them reappear. She pulled a quarter out of my nose. I didn't even feel it.
What is a quarter?
You're funny. My name's Timmy. I'm
Is that like a
5.
ration, like a quarter of bread?
I'm 5 today. How old are you?
I touched his stick and cast the light cantrip.
Wow.
Where's this other magician you talk of?
Well, she's right there.
I watch her.
He points to here. She's doing very, as adults, it's very obvious sleight of hand stuff. You know, she's
Okay,
like,
so I'm
oh,
looking at
look.
her like knowing that this isn't magic.
Exactly. Yeah. None of this is actual magic. This is all um not extremely well done, but practice enough to fool the children.
Okay.
Right.
And when I look around, like I just see children at a birthday party. I don't see like trolls or
No,
nothing.
no.
Nothing
These are all normal, like
Right.
today's age children.
Yeah.
Um, you know, again, some of them are watching the magic show. There's a guy like this guy here. He's like doing balloon animals and
Gotcha.
you know, occasionally like we'll do a cartwheel or a barrel roll or you know, just generally acting silly, almost like a clown, but like he's not really dressed as a clown.
Yeah.
And then again, the kids are just taking turns whacking at the pinata.
Okay.
And then you met Timmy, it's his fifth.
Oh, did he tell us his name was Timmy?
Yeah. Yeah, he's 5
Okay.
today.
I
It's
was
his birthday
ignoring
party.
him. So.
And
Yeah,
you
I
made
caught
his,
most of what he said.
and you made his stick glow. He's very happy.
Yep.
He's run
It'll
off to tell his friends.
glow, I think for an hour. Yeah, it'll glow for an hour if I don't do anything else. I made it glow red because it said I can pick the color. Take a crimson red. So yeah, I guess I look at Felix and I say, shall we talk to the magician or what do you think is the plan here?
Magician, so-called magician, but it is the only adult here other than the man twisting things.
Yeah. All right, do you want to do the talking or?
I don't mind.
Whoa, a table appeared.
Yeah, sorry.
Whoa,
Again,
real magic.
I'm still setting things up.
No, you're fine. We approach. I guess we'll have Felix go first, and then we'll be behind her.
Okay.
I'm assuming we just walk up and interrupt her magic show.
Oh, you've all arrived. Little Timmy was starting to get worried that you weren't going to show.
We were expected?
Yes, of course. You were invited, weren't you?
Yes, of course. What is it we're meant to do here again?
Well, it's a birthday party, silly. What you normally do with a birthday party. Lots of food, lots of drink. Watch a little bit of the magic show. Get yourself a balloon animal, or maybe a hat or a sword, and of course, take a couple thwacks at the pinata. Maybe get some candy.
I look around and I don't see any animals.
You see a couple of the children have very crudely made symmetries of different animals made of the same materials that you saw before with the other balloons. And you see the man with the like a small pump, and he's pumping up these long balloons and he's tying them off and bending them into different shapes and turning them into dogs and cats and a snake and just kind of doing silly stuff like that.
Okay.
So as you're standing there talking to her, she reaches out and she pulls a small metallic coin out of your ear, Felix. Oh, look. This was behind your ear the whole time.
May I have that?
Sure, and she hands it to you. It has a face on one side and an eagle on the other.
Is this real silver?
I don't think quarters are made of silver, unless they're before like 1977 or something like that. But this one here is from the like early 2000s. So, no, it's not silver.
She blinks a lot before opening her mouth again. Because this is batshit crazy to her.
Right.
Yes.
So when we said that we were expected and what were we supposed to do, she just said normal birthday party stuff, right?
Right.
Yes.
I think I would step forward at this point and say, do you need any help with this? And I do air quotes, magic trick or magic show.
No, I've got this. I got the children entertained. It's fine. Why don't you go get some food, get some drink, maybe watch it a little bit. You know, we could talk tips later on. Get yourself a balloon animal. If you'd like, you can help out with the. You can help out with the pinata. What was that? I'm sorry.
Help out with what?
The
You're
pinata.
saying a lot of words.
And she points over to the unicorn.
The unicorn?
Yes, it's called a pinata. It's filled with candy. It's tied on a rope. You know, the kids take swacks at it, and eventually it breaks, and the candy spills out.
Are you training warriors to fight unicorns?
You are silly.
I look at Felix. I don't think I'm the one that's silly.
No. They're obviously training with that beast.
Well, little Timmy likes unicorns, so we got him a unicorn pinata.
So you destroy the things you enjoy?
I never really looked at it that way. It's just good fun.
Okay. Well, we're going to go mingle a little bit. We'll see you later.
All right. Hey, Tiger, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, I didn't feel right doing the dragon thing since so many people aren't going to be able to join us tonight. So we are doing the birthday party. Tonight is little Timmy's birthday. He's right here. Say hello. And the group just arrived. So can somebody keep an eye out for Cowboy on Discord too? If he shows up, pull him down into the chat.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I look at Felix. So do you want to go fight this unicorn full of whatever on a rope, they said?
You know what candy is.
I was only half listening to the description.
Ah.
It's like
when you go to like a loony bin and people are telling you stories and you're just like, yeah, sure. Okay, yeah, 1943. Yeah, there was a Godzilla. Sure, whatever. Like you're not really entertaining what they're saying.
Guess it would be a little overwhelming.
It's like, yeah, you just keep using words. You're just speaking gibberish.
Right, and these are all like human children and adults and things of that nature.
This is not common.
No. And they've made no like qualms about like your appearances, like nothing about you being a satyr.
Right.
Like you are expected.
20 years. Yeah.
So you walk up. I'm assuming you're walking up to the unicorn.
I'm gonna walk up to Timmy.
You see this child take a whack at the unicorn, and then he climbs over the ropes and comes here and walks up to you. Would you like to give it a try? We've all had a turn. It's your turn now. And he hands you a fake plastic sword.
I pull out my sword and say, "Can I use my normal one?"
Wow, is that real?
It is.
Why do you have a real sword? Isn't that dangerous? And like all the children like turn to look at you like, wow, he's got a real sword.
where I come from,
My dad
a
has a
lot of
real
people have
sword.
real swords. Oh, does he? Is he a town's guard or?
No, he just collects swords.
Ah, well, I can show you how to kill a unicorn with a real sword if you want.
Yeah, we want the candy. Can you get us the candy?
Sure.
And they all start like clapping. Yeah, get us the candy.
And I hop
All
over the
right.
rope, and then
Okay.
I go
As
attack
soon
him.
as well, hold on a second here.
Okay,
As
I'm
soon
over
as you
here.
as soon as he hops over the rope, he disappears.
I disappear.
You disappear.
Okay,
What are the rest of you doing?
I'm sure Ulrich is looking at Velix. Where did he go?
Lawful good thing to do right now is, Ulrich, we jump the fucking rope.
All right, sounds good.
You used a bad word.
Smiles and winks at him and leaps over the rope.
Okay. All right. You all appear pretty much at the same time. I'm not going to change the map.
Okay. Is there a Tarascan here?
No, there's no Tarrasque. You step inside, and it is a real unicorn, and it is
Okay.
angry. Roll for initiative.
I pull out my sword and say, I hear you got candy inside.
Oh, that is great.
You see the darkness in his eyes. It might have white, but you can tell that there's evil behind those eyes.
All right, so we got a 16 for Ulrich.
Okay.
We got a 17 for Velix.
And then I got a 19 for Elric.
All right. I'm sorry. So Elric got a 19.
Yep.
You got what, Elric?
Elric got a 19. Ulrich got a 16.
Okay. So far we got Elric. What did you get, Felix?
17.
17, 16. Okay. And then the unicorn. Because I got a 5.
Okay.
All right. Elric, you are up first.
Okay. First things first, I am going to cast Bless on me and my 2 friends.
Awesome.
So you get to roll a d4 on all your attacks and saving throws. And then I will. So are we still like in like a ring essentially? Like this is the map.
Yeah, here. I'm gonna open.
We're not like on a cliff side or a
No.
mountain top or
It
a
just
lake.
kind of
No, you're
picture
fine.
like you're in a small arena. Not
Right.
too much, about almost the same size as this, but everything
Okay.
outside
But,
of it
like
is
I could
blacked
go
out.
over here and I'd like be in the corner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's
All right,
blacked
so-
out. Like you can't see anything beyond the ropes.
Okay. But does it look like there's a wall there or like a void that I could fall and die?
A void that you could fall and die.
Oh, well then I will go right here.
Okay.
So I cast Bless and I go right there. That's my turn.
Is there anything else for you? Okay, that's your turn. Felix, your
Yep.
turn. Uh-oh, I think we lost Felix. Oh, no.
He's there.
He's trying. We can hear him here and there.
Yeah, he's kind of talking like a robot. Hello.
Hello,
Yeah,
hello.
You're 20, 25-ish feet away from this unicorn.
Yeah, it's not a big arena.
Okay, so I'd like to cast Hex.
Okay.
Okay.
That's my bonus action. I'd
What's,
like to
Yeah.
What's the distance for what?
It's 24 feet away, but what stat are you hexing? Like
Oh,
strength or
right. I always forget this part of it.
yeah, like you do strength, dex, wisdom.
Let's do wisdom.
Okay.
Or you know what? I'm gonna do strength.
Okay. And yeah, it's like 23-ish feet. Straight line.
Okay, so she can charge.
Yep.
But before that, have it make a strength saving throw.
All right.
With disadvantage.
With
As
disadvantage.
a hex.
It's a saving throw.
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
it's a save.
Yeah, isn't hex on ability checks and saving throws?
No, I think it's just ability checks.
But did you say strength?
I'm gonna look it up. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's strength.
Oh. Yeah, it's just a negative D4. Or wait, is it disadvantage? I'm sorry, I forget.
Yeah,
That's
you
fine.
place a curse on a creature that you can see until it ends. You deal extra damage. Choose one ability. The target has disadvantage on all ability checks with the chosen ability. Yeah.
Okay, so just ability checks.
Yeah, gotcha.
All right, so 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
He was 21.
21 for the strength.
So is that a pass or fail? I'm confused.
I don't know. You tell me.
What was the DC?
DC is 21.
Oh, that's a fail.
Okay, so he is knocked prone,
Okay.
and now I'm going to take my attacks.
Take that, unicorn.
Okay.
With advantage because he's prone.
Yep. Don't forget to add your D4 to each one.
Mhm.
Oh. 11, 24, 25, 6, 7, 28 hit.
Yes.
It's better.
Now these are considered magic attacks, right?
Yep.
Okay.
26 hit.
Yep.
So that hit. All right. Bear with me.
Yep. Go ahead. Roll your damage.
Ooh.
Now I need you to break it down to magical attacks and non-magical attacks.
What do you mean by magical and non-magical?
Yes. So your shield attacks would be magical. Your horns, I assume, would not be magical.
No, but she's got an unarmed strike from her class feature that she can use the gauntlet for, and the gauntlet is magical.
Ah, okay.
Is it immune to fire damage?
No,
I'll let you tell me.
it is not immune to fire.
Okay, second attack. So third attack coming in, and then I'll give you... Do you want me to just give you the total or break it into attacks?
If everything's going to be magical, just give me the total.
Okay.
Because you're going to hate me for this.
Okay. It was illusion the whole time. The real unicorn's over there.
No. It's a unicorn. It is resistant to all magical attacks. You should have taken the plastic sword.
All magical attacks?
Mm-hmm.
All right, then he swings and I guess doesn't do any damage.
Well, resistant just
it's
means you take half.
resistant. It's not immune.
Oh, I misheard you. I thought we were screwed.
No. I wouldn't do that to you. This is. You should. I was hoping you would take the plastic sword and realize, oh wow, the plastic sword actually does double damage.
Hindsight is a bitch. Okay, so half of her total is 38 points of damage.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it didn't like it, but it doesn't have an incredible amount of hit points. Just to kind of let you know. Alrighty.
It has an incredible amount of hit points.
It doesn't.
Oh.
Alrighty. Anything else
All right,
for you?
that's your turn. Nope.
That's your turn? Okay.
Mhm.
Ulrich.
All right, I'm going through his spells right now.
If it's a ranged attack, it'll be a disadvantage because it is prone.
Yeah.
And no, Tiger, you're not casting Fireball.
That's funny.
He will go next to Velix,
Mm-hmm.
and he's going to use Booming Blade and attack.
Oh, go ahead.
Beautiful.
All right, so I make an attack roll with my longsword.
Mm-hmm.
I'll roll on here so you guys can see. He's got a +9 with his longsword. So 17.
Yes, that hits.
Alrighty, so that's gonna do 1d8 +5.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be 11 with his longsword +2, which yeah, it counts as magical.
Mm-hmm.
And then the booming blade. Let me go back up here. Reach a certain at 5th level. Okay, so it does a 1d8 thunder damage. So 6 thunder damage. And if it moves, it takes more damage.
Okay. So what was the total damage?
Let's see, it was 6 + 11. So
17.
17
17 halved.
would be 8.
8. Okay. There's 8. All right. It is the unicorn's turn. So the unicorn, it stands up.
Okay.
It is going to
I don't know, that
make-
might count as movement, right?
No. Well, yeah, because it's half its movement.
Yeah,
So-
that's, I mean, that depends on how you rule it, but it did move.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
you said booming blade, right?
yeah.
Mhm.
It takes damage for moving, is what it says.
Right.
Oh, it's got to move 5 feet or more. So I guess it didn't
Oh.
move 5 feet.
Okay.
It
Yeah, it
used
didn't-
5 feet of movement, but it didn't move 5 feet.
Right. So it gets up and immediately makes a hooves attack and a horn attack at Velix.
Okay.
Okay, with disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. So that would be a 21
That's a miss.
and a 13. So yeah, it misses. And it is going to teleport.
Okay.
And that's it for its turn.
Opportunity to knock it prone.
What was that?
We're back up to Aelric.
I said, just another opportunity to knock it prone.
Right. Let's see. Just seeing if there's anything I want to cast. Let's see. I'm going to. Yeah, I'm just going to move over to it with my scimitar.
Mm-hmm.
and attack it.
Go for
Oh, hold on. Let me ignore that. It was rolling over here, and now it's rolling over there.
it.
It switched up on me. All right, so 19
That
plus a whole
hits.
bunch is going to
Yep,
hit.
that hits. Yeah, AC is 17.
Yeah, so it's going to be 1d6 plus 5. So that's going to be 7.
Okay.
And then
Is
I
that magic?
will. Yeah, it's a magic sword.
Okay, so that's 3 or 4.
Yeah. Well, I'm not done yet. Hold on.
I know you're not done yet. I'm just trying to make things easy for myself.
Yeah. I'm gonna use one of my maneuvers
Mm-hmm.
and do a trip attack. So it's
Okay.
got to make a strength saving throw and get higher than a 16.
Okay. So strength.
Uh-huh.
Not with a nat 1.
Okay, so it is knocked prone, and I do an additional 3. So that's 10 damage total. So 5 would be half.
Okay. This poor horse has spent more
And
time on its side than it has on its feet.
and I look at Felix and I say, "Don't worry, I already knocked it down for you." And that's my go.
All right. It's going to use a legendary action and cast Shimmering Shield on itself. It just now has a +2 bonus to its AC.
Okay.
Felix, your turn.
18 feet away.
He's not charging.
Said she's not charging. Okay.
It is prone.
No,
so
she
you have
needs a
advantage on
20-foot
melee.
runway.
I mean, you could back up and charge.
Yeah, there was room.
Oh, is there room to?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were right here. You could just go like this and then turn around.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, I was just saying it was 18 feet.
Gotcha. I thought that was the clearance that I had.
Yeah. You know, you could totally back up, get your horns down, and bull charge. But all your attacks will be at advantage.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Mhm.
31 to hit.
And that
Oh,
is
yeah.
that with the D4?
No, that's not with the D4. My second attack is a crit.
Oh, okay.
Does a
AC is 19.
and okay, so the 22 hits.
Yes.
All right.
6, 14. One. Two. That would be 42 points of damage as she just begins wailing on the creature with the backside of her shield.
And that's
42?
already halved, right?
That's halved.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. This horse is not looking very good. So, Mr. Ulrich.
All righty. Let's see. Ulrich is going to, since it's not really moving and it's teleporting, he's going to come over here and switch up his game plan, and he's going to cast Shocking Grasp on it.
Ooh.
So I'll roll over here, and it's +8, so 17, I think. Oh, wait, with advantage because it's prone still. Hold on.
Yes.
Oh, that's a nat 1. So yeah, he missed.
Okay.
He misses with a 17.
All right. Yeah, the horse is struggling and he just doesn't get in there. All right. It is the unicorn's turn. So once again, it stands up. And it is going to make a hooves and horn attack against Aelric.
All right. I will use a reaction to give him disadvantage on the first attack.
All right. So that's
Warding Flare.
15.
15's going to miss. And I'll click off my warding flare.
And that was a 12. Or no, it was only disadvantage on the first one, right?
Right.
Okay, so that was actually a 23.
Well, the 23 would hit.
Okay, so
I only have one reaction.
you take 11 points of piercing damage. It lowers its horn and pierces you.
Okay.
Ow.
And that's it for its turn.
And I
Elric.
say it's not polite to point.
Your turn.
All righty. I'm gonna. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna. Yeah, we're just gonna attack again with my scimitar. A 30. 31.
Yep. I hit.
All right, and then let me go back to my features here, and we'll click on another superiority die. And let's see, I'm going to do a maneuvering attack.
Uh-huh.
All right, so it's going to be a d6 and a d8 plus 5. So he's going to take 12 damage, so halved to 6.
Okay.
And without provoking opportunity attacks, Velix can move half her speed. So if she wants to walk away to get ready for a charge, she can.
Yeah, let's move her back 20 feet.
Only 20?
Just go full bore.
Okay. It's like you
That's
got
fine.
a lot of speed. All right. So
Is that everything for
my...
you?
Yep.
Awesome. All right, Velix, you're up.
Make a strength saving throw.
Hopefully I can roll better than a...
Yeah, I figured your strength save would be better than my trip attack.
12.
12. Okay, so once again, I'm so sorry. The unicorn is prone.
Okay.
We're beating up this pinata.
What can I say? What's that candy?
Gonna get me some Tootsie Rolls.
You said a 19 hits?
Yes, a 19 will hit.
Okay. Thank God. I rolled poorly. Okay.
Don't forget your D4.
I forgot the D4 again.
Actually, a 17 will hit now because it was only for that one round.
Oh, okay.
Horse butt.
I like how I attack for Velix, but I forget to do it on my own turn.
That's okay. I've been forgetting to do it to you guys too.
Yeah.
Yo, Vin, what's going
on?
on?
My turn, I'm busy like paying attention to what I'm doing.
Unfortunately, we're not doing the red dragon fight tonight. We've got too many people missing, so I figured let's do a little something that Mr. Faust and I have been talking about for the last, God, it's got to be what, at least 3 or 4 years now.
Wow, dude.
It's called the birthday party. They're fighting the pinata. Alrighty, how
Okay,
many?
that'll be 34 points of damage.
34? Alright, what's it look like?
She kind of grabs it by the scruff of its neck, looks at it almost sadly, and just smashes it in the side of its skull, caving it in.
Okay. As you slay the beast, instead of blood, what comes out of this creature looks almost like treasure. I'm just going to move you guys really quick. The world around you begins to shimmer and change. You are now once again standing back at the birthday party.
Okay.
The pinata is now laying broken on the ground with what looks like treasure coming out of it. And all the children that are surrounding all cheer and start running towards the treasure.
I go to inspect the pinata.
It's made out of some type of paper.
Does it look like it's got its skull crushed in, or
Yes. When he hit it, it basically broke the string and
right? But I'm saying it matches what the one we fought looked like.
yes, it actually has like you can see battle scars and stuff from
right,
like how you guys were hitting it and
I
all the
look at
children
Timmy.
are gathering up the coins and things that are you just gonna take any of the treasure?
Nope, I don't trust this place.
You see one of the children kind of break the coin and then open it to reveal like a brown, looks almost like a paste, and then proceed to eat it.
And I look at Timmy and I say, "Happy birthday, kid."
Ah, thank you. Thank you, Elric.
I look at Felix. Did you tell him my name?
No, I most certainly not. Is she smiling like she's on the precipice of losing her mind?
Yeah. This 5-year-old kid knows my name, and I didn't tell him my name, so I'm a little on edge. Unless that was a DM slip up.
Mm. So you guys fought the pinata.
What do you think, Felix? Should we start killing other things, or go talk to the guy with the weird shaped things?
I think we can go speak with him. He's another adult, although at this point I'm not sure he knows any more than the children do.
Oh yeah. That was great.
What?
The battles in the painting. Whenever you're in the battle, like you're part of the painting. That was pretty cool.
I was like, "What are you talking about?" Is this
Nah,
in
Vince
character?
said I like the one battles we did that we went into the painting to fight, and if the players drew on the painting, those things were added to the fight in the painting. Yeah, it was pretty cool. So you go over to the guy doing balloons and stuff like that.
I feel like I still have my sword out at this point.
Well, hello. Hello and welcome. What is your favorite animal?
Staring at him.
Well, come on now. What's your favorite animal?
An imperial stag.
Oh, very good. And what is your favorite color?
Blue.
Blue. Ah, mine too. And it
No
pulls out
way, red.
a very small blue thing from his pocket and puts it onto a small pump. And as he pumps, it grows bigger and bigger and bigger until it's about the size of his staff. And then, with very precise expertise, he bends it into the shape of a stag. Um, and then he gets out another color and he pumps it up. He gets out like a yellow balloon and he pumps it up. This time, not as big. And he does some twisting and some other things to it and puts it on top of the head and he hands it to you. There you are, a stag.
Takes it very cautiously.
It's the same. It's a little heavier than the other balloons. They don't float.
Hey, Blast.
Yes.
I don't have permission to move Cowboy.
Oh. That's weird. It says you do. I just redid it. Do you have it now? Oh, you know why? Because we're in. There we go. Now we're in exploration mode.
No. In the voice channel.
Oh, is he here? Great.
Yeah.
Hey, Cowboy.
Hey, glad to be here.
Glad to have you, man. Glad to have you. So I don't know if you've been following along or anything. But I didn't want to do the dragon fight tonight since we were missing a lot of people. Little Pooper wasn't feeling well. Tiger's not here because he has to work, and you were going to be late. So I was like, you know what? We'll do a quick one shot. It's called the birthday party.
Sure.
You guys are in a suburban backyard. You're surrounded
Timmy's
by
fifth birthday party.
What's that?
So I said it's Timmy's 5th birthday party.
Yes, it is Timmy's fifth birthday party. He is very excited that you're all here. You just got done popping.
He wanted us to kill the pinata. We jumped in and it turned us into a real fight with a unicorn.
Yes.
Got it.
It was a
Now we're
unicorn
talking to
pinata.
the balloon animal guy.
And now you're talking to the magician clown.
Okay.
So and Elric still has his sword out because he doesn't trust anything.
Felix just got a beautiful balloon stag. Now this is modern day stuff. Like these children are, some of them are dressed in like sort of like costumes and stuff. Like they're just kids at a birthday party.
There's a random person dressed as a princess or a fairy or something.
Yeah, exactly. But they're all human children.
They haven't questioned the fact that we're satyrs and half elves.
Yeah,
they said that we were expected.
Yeah, you got your invites. Well, we're very happy you're here. Little Timmy said hi and invited you in, and so now you're talking to the balloon dude.
Well, I will ask the balloon dude. Have you heard of our exploits at all, or do you know who we are?
Well, I don't know exactly who you are. I'm just here to do balloon animals and silly tricks.
Well, the magician said we were expected.
Well, that's Timmy's mother.
Oh.
Well, who are you?
Me? I'm just the entertainment. I'm just the balloon.
You don't have a quest for us?
A quest?
There's no other beast we must slay. We just killed the unicorn.
I don't know of it.
We need to kill this stag, and I attack the balloon.
You attack the balloon?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I think that our quest is the friends we make along the way.
Are you doing that like right now?
Me?
Well, before you have a chance to attack the balloon, she looks at you, or he looks at you. I guess that's a woman. She looks at you and goes, well, what's your favorite animal?
I try to think for a second of like an exotic animal that like maybe these people wouldn't have heard of as
Okay.
like a test.
Just to one up them.
So
Like a
like
like a
like
bollywog
an
or
owl bear, or but some kind of like creature that maybe they're just to test like their knowledge.
she looks at you very confused. I can do a dog.
You're about as good as a magician. And I start to walk away.
Okay. Ulrich, she looks at you. And what is your favorite animal?
I like raise my shield and like kind of point at the stag, and I say I like deer a lot.
Oh, okay. What's your favorite color?
Green.
Green? Wonderful. She pulls out a
Just blend in.
a small green thing from her pocket. She hooks it onto what looks like some type of a bellows on her waist, and begins pumping. And as she does that, this thing grows and grows and grows, almost to the size of her staff. And she bends it and twists
Oh,
it and shapes this thing, um, and it starts to take on the shape of a deer. And as she's doing that, she pulls out another yellow balloon and doesn't pump it up nearly as much. But again, she makes antlers out of the yellow balloon and ties it to the top of the deer and hands it to you.
oh wow. Well, I'm super grateful and just kind of like awestruck. I was like very wrapped with attention the entire time that she's doing that, and
Yeah, definitely puts the whole
I
show into it. You know what I mean?
yeah, I got like a big smile. Like cheek to cheek, and I thank her for it. Um, and I say, wow, I'm very grateful for this. What would your favorite animal happen to be?
Oh, my favorite animal is very simple. And she pulls out a purple balloon and she blows it up real quick and says, "A snake." And she lets it go and it goes like
Oh yeah, well that's simple to do then.
off in the nowhere. And she kind of laughs at herself.
Yeah. Oh, do I actually have anime objects?
It's on your character. It's on your character.
I
So I looked at
actually
it.
do have animate objects. Well, hold on. So does this game take place like in the real world, and we're some sort of like Percy Jackson mirror of the real world or
Well,
something?
so we were
You
asleep, but Felix doesn't sleep. She just blinked and was all of a sudden here.
right, you laid down to take your long rest while you were in the dragon's den. As soon as your head hit the pillow, you felt yourself falling asleep. A little bit heavier than normal, a little bit faster than you're usually used to. But as soon as your eyes kind of closed and your body kind of went into that whole like shut off period, you've awoken
Mhm.
into the middle of a modern day like housing development. There's cars in the
Sure.
driveway. There's a paved road with sidewalks, um, things of that
Well,
nature.
I think
So you're
that
in a
I will.
you're in a very strange suburban area. Like this is you can obviously tell there's an HOA.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna take the advice of Aelric and do animate objects. And would we say that the size of these balloons is tiny or small?
I would say they're probably tiny.
Okay. Um,
I'm sure other kids have them too, right?
Yes, yeah, a bunch of kids are running around. Some of them have what looks like animals with very long necks. Some of them have just kind of like a very simple, like four
Poodles
legs, a
and
tail, and a head. Um, Others are wearing hats, and some look like they're wearing like have swords, made out of balloons. And she's like, "Oh, would you like a balloon sword or a hat? If you don't
of
want an
myself?
animal, well, she's looking at Elric. If you don't want an animal, I can make you a sword or maybe a hat."
no, I'm good. I'm just here to observe.
When are you going to learn? All right. Well, I tell you what, I feel bad not giving you an animal. How about if I just make you a dog? And she pulls out, what's your favorite color?
Uh, I hold up my shield and say, "Take a guess."
Yellow?
Sure.
Okay. And she pulls out a yellow balloon and she bends it and makes here, it's a poodle. And she hands it to you.
Um,
I unenthusiastically pick it up and just
Okay.
hold it limp at my side.
What was that, dear? Did you say you wanted a balloon sword? And she's looking at you, Ulrich.
well, I can cast animate objects on up to 10 tiny objects. So, could I potentially animate our balloons as well as the kids' balloons?
Sure.
And I can use a bonus action to command the objects. So, is there like a birthday cake here or something?
Well, the birthday cake hasn't been brought out yet.
Sure, yeah, okay, I'm lawful good. I can't make complete chaos with this. Okay, yeah. Well, then we'll just have them do like some sort of light happy dance for the kids or whatever. I feel like that's the non-psychopath move to do, so we'll go with that one.
Have them jump on the table behind us and just start doing like playing with army guys.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Something like that.
All right. So as you cast animate object, I was looking for an excuse to do this. Once again, the world around you begins to shape and change, and the birthday party disappears.
Hey, you found the next quest. Good job, brother.
Yeah, something's going on.
And you are
Let me fix this hole so no kids fall down there.
That's always a good idea.
You got an HOA, but there's a hole in your backyard.
Exactly, yeah. They won't be having any of that.
Never again.
Oh. What type of dog is this?
Yeah, you see the balloons start to morph and shape.
Okay. Hyenas. Are the kids and everybody still here? We're not.
No, none of the children are there. Like I said, I'm not really changing the map.
The game is
No, you're
loading.
good.
Actually, these will be over here. There's the stags you had.
And they're all under Ulrich's control, right?
No.
Oh, I could command them, sure. With the bonus action, but I'm
All
sure
right, yeah,
within
go ahead
reason.
and roll me initiatives here.
Mm-hmm. Let me see what my roll is for that. Oh, not great. Now that I know about the chat log, that really changed the game.
Right?
Yeah, it's so great.
Yeah, it's nice to have it. 13.
Well, I'm gonna have a word with this birthday party entertainer because they just endangered everyone's lives here.
None of them are here.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, when we jumped in the arena to fight the pinata, we were transported to a tiny void world. It was just us and the unicorn.
Got it.
Similar thing here, except we're just in a backyard with no kids in it.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
And don't forget to add your proficiency
Oh,
to your.
proficiency. Yeah. Well, it still is probably trash.
Yeah, mine's a 13. It's pretty low.
Where's proficiency on the sheet?
It is. You see where your strength, dex,
Oh.
just to the right of that.
Got it. So then that would be that'd be 9.
Ooh. Okay. So we're going to turn-based mode. Let's go ahead and clear the list. Alrighty.
Yeah. What did we get?
Ulrich, what did you
27.
get?
In total, 9.
9. Okay. Let's go ahead and throw you up there. Felix, what did you get? 19. And Aelric,
13.
13. Oops.
Oh, and Cowboy, your character sheet is accurate. I didn't use any of your spell slots or take any damage.
Sick. Thanks, man.
Yeah, I did Booming Blade and then a failed Shocking Grasp.
Yeah, I already blew my arcane ward like right out the gate last fight though, so I'm not super worried about what I'm doing because I'm already blown.
Well, you got full. We're just at
All
our own
right.
match.
Felix, you're up first. Or I'm sorry, no, it's the hyenas up first. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, my fault.
We wanted them to get closer anyways.
Yeah, we
Yep.
did.
Come at it.
Yeah, they come up and three of them go to Felix.
And just to double check, all the civilians are not here. It's just the animals, right?
Yes, yeah, it's just the animals here. Let me move.
No, you're fine.
Here, I can just move them out of the way. It's not a problem.
Yeah, I just wanted to clarify before I do something. You're like, well, you just killed 7 of the kids. Like, whoa.
Nope, they're not there. Nobody's there, not even him.
Yeah.
Like I said, I didn't want to change maps.
Yeah, I get you. I do the
Of course.
All right, let me move everybody back. Okay. Yeah, they got a 50-foot move speed, so. All right, so Felix is going to take 3, and Ulrich is going to take 2.
Yeah. We decided last week we could call him Hulk.
What's
Hey,
that?
call me Hulk
Hulk?
because I'm green. And it
green
sounds a
and his
lot
last
less
name
like
is-
Elric.
Hulk Staten.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm assuming a 12 does not hit.
It doesn't hit either of them.
Or Felix. Yeah, 12 does not hit Felix. Nope, that doesn't hit either. That doesn't hit either. And then these are for Ulrich. Does a 19 hit you?
Nope.
Negative.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, me and Elric are like the same guy.
Oh, that's a critical. Okay.
That'll do it. That'll do, donkey.
Whoops. You take 7 points of piercing damage. As one of the hyenas rips into your exposed leg.
I kind of wince in pain and like get my bearings straight again after taking this blow from the hyena.
Yes, because I know that was devastating.
Yeah.
All right,
And this is
Felix,
where
your
he
turn.
grabs one of the hyenas and spins around like you do at birthday parties.
I have less health than normal tanks.
Yeah, but you got a really good cleric standing next to you.
True. I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back, guys.
Yep, no worries.
What's Felix doing?
I see, right? Like actual bears.
Yep. Big
Great.
brown
So
bears.
he's going to teleport 20 feet outside one of the bears' range.
All right, so they're 32, so you would teleport to like right there-ish.
Yeah, that's cool. And every enemy who's who's within 5 feet of her when I left,
Mhm.
Has to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wisdom saves.
The DC is only 14.
Okay. So one of them made it.
The other one's failed?
Yep.
All of them.
So they have disadvantage on attack rolls against anyone but Velix until the end of their next turn.
Okay.
And now she's going to charge at the bear.
Go for it.
This front one?
Yep. Strength saving throw?
Shit. I rolled a 1. Critical
Okay, so she's
fail.
knocked prone.
Okay.
So she has advantage, and 27 hits.
Oh, yeah.
27 hits. 28 hits.
68 damage.
Hold on.
Well, maybe not. You didn't hex this one. 57 damage.
No, 41 points of damage.
41? All right.
41.
It is.
Take that, bear.
It is deceased.
Oh, she killed it.
Yeah.
Okay, she just kind of like runs up, hits it low to trip it, and almost punches it with her shield.
All right. And as you do that, you hear a very loud popping sound, and the bear almost deflates and then vanishes.
Not that we know what deflating is.
Well, I mean, you can see it kind of like
Well, we would know deflation in like water skins and stuff like that.
Yeah, it like goes empty almost, and then it just kind of disappears as it falls to the ground.
Makes a fart noise.
It makes a very high. You know what a balloon sounds like when it. Well, actually, no. I'm sorry. It pops. It just popped.
Yeah.
It went kapop, and that was it.
Any other movement or anything?
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. What's that?
I need to make one?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, it's a 26.
Okay. Nope, you're fine. If
But
you
does she
failed,
notice anything at all?
no, if you failed, you would have been deafened.
Oh, interesting.
Well, you popped a balloon. It's a very loud thing.
Yeah, especially when it's an enormous bear.
Alrighty. That's everything for you, Felix?
Yep.
All right. Aelric.
I'm going to move to right there.
Okay, you're going to take an attack of opportunity from the elk and from the elk.
Yep. Bring it.
Okay.
He's got disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Unless he's immune to being blinded.
No, he's not immune to being blinded. Does a 15 hit you?
Does not.
Does not. Okay, then he misses with his attack.
All right. And I look at Ulrich and I say, you might want to cover your ears.
Yeah, just kind of quickly reach for my ears.
And I need everybody to make a saving throw.
Oh, good Lord.
Constitution.
Not you, unless you're
Oh.
hostile.
Oh no, I'm not.
Yeah. DC, they got to get a 20 or higher.
They got to roll a nat 20.
Right.
Like everything?
Yeah. Well, everything within 30 feet of me. So let me.
Okay, yeah, everything. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Oh, one did succeed. Okay, what?
Okay. Well, they're gonna take half damage. And it is radiant damage of 19. So the one that saved would take 9.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this one takes 9. And how much? And the other ones take how much?
19.
19. Do, 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 do. 19. Aha, the bears are still standing.
21 Constitution on my ears popping.
Yeah, you're fine.
And I don't know if you count Ulrich covering his ears because I did tell him to.
That's fine.
Sick.
Alrighty, Ulrich. Unless there's
Damn.
anything else, Ulrich.
I mean, no, I'm good.
Nope.
I'll save some fun for him. It's a
All right,
birthday
Hulk,
party.
It's your turn.
Yeah, you really cleaned him up pretty well, Elric. We're like Keenan and Kel with Ulrich. Does this one look like it's particularly ravenous or feral in nature or anything? Like, would it be lawful good to?
It's a wild hyena
smack?
that's trying to kill you.
Yeah, it did come over and attack Velix a second ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll send it back to Avernus.
It also looks about half dead.
It looks a little bit more than half dead.
I will swipe it with my sword.
Booming blade.
It's a +9. Well, we'll see if this blade gonna boom. I don't know. I was actually thinking of whipping out Stinking Cloud, but I was like, these are like little animals at a children's birthday party. 25, I think.
Yeah, it definitely hits.
Yeah, so a D8 +5 would be the damage. So let's roll that real quick. That's 9, right? D8 +5, 9 points of slashing.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that killed it. Okay, the blade did not boom. That's why we don't boom all the time. We don't need it.
Go ahead and both of you make a Constitution saving throw.
Okie dokie.
All right.
I would say I failed that one.
Ooh, you got a 4. 4 plus whatever.
My
10.
con is actually not bad.
Yeah, you got a 10.
10, yeah.
All right, you are deafened till the end of your next turn.
That's fine.
All right, Velix. Or actually, the bears didn't get a chance. Why didn't the bears get a chance?
You probably added a bear, and then that's the one that we killed.
Ah, okay. Well, let's add the bear then.
That's why in my games, a lot of times I'll just knock them over instead of deleting them.
Well, he was already knocked prone, so I'm like, okay.
Yeah. I look at Hulk over here wincing, and I'm like, I told you to cover your ears.
All right, so they step up to you,
Felix. My lips moving.
And oh, wait a second. They just roll with regular because the cloak of displacement gives them disadvantage, but they have advantage for pack tactics. So, and they both miss anyways. Wonderful. Let's try their second attack. And oh, well, 14, 24. Does that hit?
Yeah.
Okay. So one of them does manage to grab a hold of you and bites you. So you take 12 points of piercing damage
Okay.
as this creature comes down and grabs a hold of your arm and just. Now it's your turn to hit him back.
Yeah, that's exactly what she's gonna do.
To be fair, this adventure was meant for a much lower level party, but
It's
We're lower
fine.
level at heart.
23 hit.
yeah.
Are these just like normal bears?
Yeah, they're just normal
No,
brown
they're
bears. Well,
They're
they're
balloon animals.
party balloons. Yeah, the balloon animals. I mean, they look like real bears. They are real bears for everything that you can see and smell and taste, and bears don't generally smell that good.
bears.
Hey, kick my ass in a fight, that's for sure. And they play some pretty good hockey. Duh, Bears.
Boop, boop, boop. All right. One attack.
Okay, so her first attack did 25 damage.
To which one?
The one that bit her.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he's gonna go.
Got her.
He's dead.
Yeah. Oh,
You hear a loud pop. Go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw.
No, I rolled a 1.
Oh, you are deafened till the end of your next turn.
Okay, so with her second attack, she did 17 points of damage.
To the next one.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll
You're
me another
double deaf.
Constitution saving throw.
24.
24. Okay, you're fine, but you're still deafened from the first one.
Okay, so 6 seconds.
Yep. It's just a balloon popping. It's not like the end of the world.
right. I wait for the kid to roll up with the AK-47 or something.
Nope. Once you kind of come around, the world again starts to shape back into what it was before. But this time, you are standing, Felix, you are standing in front of two young children, holding the remnants, or I'm sorry, 3 young children holding the remnants of what used to be a balloon animal. And they are looking at you in absolute horror.
Yes.
Starting to cry and carry on. Why?
Would come over me, but
Why did you pop my balloon?
I didn't mean to. I don't think it's just.
Well, it bit her first.
Oh, these children think that I popped their balloons. What is happening?
You popped a bear.
Why did you pop my balloon?
You 3 had the bears, didn't you?
Yeah. It was a big fuzzy brown bear. And he was nice, and you popped him. And he turns around and walks over. Still tears in his eyes, and goes up to the mother figure and starts to hug her.
You could just go get another one.
The other two kind of hear you say that, and they're like, oh yeah, that's right. That bear was dumb anyways.
There you go.
Run back over to get another. And yeah, you do. You
don't know how to
see
talk to children,
pieces of
Felix?
rubber
You just gotta
or pieces
distract
of
them.
balloon laying on the ground, obviously popped.
I grab a piece and put it in my pocket.
Okay. It's just regular, you know,
I know.
whatever,
I put it in my
whatever
pocket.
balloons are made of. Yes,
Yes.
you're out of combat. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's all good.
You were a prisoner. He's like, they get to move and I don't. It's not fair.
Okay, well, what just happened to us with these balloon animals morphing into, their bestial
Well,
forms? And
apparently that person makes balloons into animals and then they come alive and attack people. And then kids cry when we kill them.
oh well, I made them come alive. I don't know why they attacked us though.
Yeah. This is a strange place.
Yeah, is I wish I had detect magic or like some basic spells that a wizard should have. I don't have any of those.
I look at you and say, well, I have detect magic.
Okay, well, I just think that there may be some sort of spell or something, at work here.
If it'll ease your mind, I cast detect magic.
Okay. I
Everything
kind
is
of looked
magic.
at, yeah.
It's illusion magic. It's some divination.
I mean, is everything coming off as magic?
Yes.
Yeah, so like our entire thing here is a
Like the
fabrication.
grass, the table, the kids, like there's nothing here that doesn't have a ping on it.
Nothing here that's real.
Got
Everything
it.
has illusion magic or some type of divination or
My immediate
transformation
question,
or something.
Right.
I wonder what the source of this magic is, like who is the caster or whatever.
Well, I point at Timmy's mom and I say, well, they say she's a magician, but it's just party tricks.
I wouldn't even
You
really
didn't go
trust
in the
if she's
house.
real. It could be worth a poke around to see if we can find anything, or it depends what Vixley wants to do.
Yeah, if all of these are illusions, I mean, we just walk around like we own the place, right?
Well, I mean, like with a modicum of morality, right? We shouldn't
That
let this
mean
dehumanize
girl
us.
popped my balloon. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a child's birthday party. I'm gonna have to ask you to have some decorum and please don't pop the balloons.
I didn't even want a balloon. He pushed the balloon on me.
Well, that's his job, is to make balloon animals and hats and swords. It's kind of what clowns do, don't they?
No, you're right. That is the job of a clown, and we'll definitely. I'm trying to de-escalate. We'll definitely try to be more careful, and like I kind of give like a warm smile.
The cake will be out soon. Any particular type of ice cream you'd like?
Oh, I'm
Ice
sure.
cream?
Yes, I have chocolate, vanilla, strawberry. You know, the classics. I think we might have some like chocolate marshmallow left over.
Do you know the way out of here?
It's a very fourth wall question.
She looks at you rather confused. You're free to leave any time, and she kind of gestures over to like where you entered from.
Right, but you said we were expected, so why we're
Well,
here
of
for a
course.
reason?
Well, yes, a birthday party.
Is there
Obviously.
something we're supposed to do?
It's a birthday party.
another-
You're supposed to have fun. Are you not having fun at my child's birthday party? You can definitely tell there's been a change in tone.
No.
Can I roll some insight on this? Like, what
Go
is
for
going
it.
on?
Yeah,
Go
roll
for it.
insight.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Mainly, I'm just trying to find the caster. Somebody's got to
Yeah.
be casting this. Okay, hold on. And I'm just thinking, like, is she the caster? Let's see. That's a 15 plus 0, so 15. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could definitely sense it went from a confused, like, what are these people talking about, to a More serious tone. Like, what do you mean you're not having fun?
And nothing about this
Yeah.
trick is fun.
Hmm.
Oh well. I I'm gonna like talk to the or say to the lady like one moment please, and like I'm gonna kind of do like a group huddle, the three of us, um
I take a step back.
You see, she
and say
smiles
like,
and oops, she smiles and goes back to her table, doing like coin
yeah,
tricks and things like that for the
What are
children.
you thinking, Hulk?
yeah, okay, I don't think you guys are acting wrong in any way that you do. I just think that
Get out
like,
of here, kid.
I just want to say your
yeah,
horns are very pretty. Can I get
I'm
horns like
scared of the
yours?
kids too.
We're having a private conversation here. Didn't you see us move around and huddle up?
I wanted to huddle up.
Is this Timmy?
No, this is a little girl that you popped her balloon.
I popped. Well, I might have popped two of them. I don't know which one I popped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can I like roll deception and like point behind her and say, "Oh, look, there's another clown over there" or something, just try to get her away from us?
Yeah, go for it.
Um, that's flat. So 12.
All right, let's. You're silly. There's no other
Oh
clown. Just the one
man.
my mom. Just one my mom hired.
Is she still holding her balloon?
No, no. She is. Well, she has a She has a balloon sword.
So she went and got a new one already?
No, she's had that, but she also had a
Wow.
balloon bear.
Yeah, I'm just gonna come right out and say it to my party. I think like whoever this caster is might have the mind of a child, and that is a really dangerous combination.
Caster?
Right.
What's a caster?
It might be you too, so I would like not trying to like talk to this kid.
Me? I'm a caster? Oh boy, mommy, I'm a caster.
Maybe... Ah, stop saying that.
That
Okay,
man
well
over
I
there
don't know.
said
I'm
I'm
a
a
little weirded
caster.
out. Daddy's a
You-
terrorist.
All right. So, what are you thinking? Like, should we walk around and investigate? Should we go in the house? Should we
It's
just?
not necessarily a bad thing. This might also be the illusion of a fake creature too. I think
That's
probably
what I said.
looking,
Like, it's the
yeah,
Fae.
looking in the house is probably a good idea or something. You know, just to get an idea of what's going on.
She reaches
Um,
out and tugs on your shield. It's a different little girl.
yeah, I kind of like.
Be gone, wild creature.
I try to gently regard her.
Can I be a caster too?
No.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you could.
Yay!
Like I'm.
I'm
Yep.
a
Okay. She
caster.
didn't even
You're
want to talk.
not.
I start walking towards the house.
Yeah, we need to get out of here before we get more attention. Oh man, the kid is following us. Okay.
Yeah, this is a different little girl. Can I be a caster?
Can I?
Do you want a magic rock?
Oh, do you have a magic rock?
I pick up a rock, I make it glow blue, and I throw it across
Yeah.
the yard.
And yeah.
All right,
And then I
very
go inside.
smart. You hear some.
that's
You hear a
fine.
little. You hear a little boy cry from across the yard.
Because his
Oh,
stick isn't
wonder what
glowing
the kid
anymore.
What's that?
Because his stick isn't glowing anymore.
Yes,
Sacrifices
it's
were made.
broken. Dumb stick.
Dumb stick. All right, so yeah, we're gonna go inside. I still have detect magic up for like 10 minutes.
All right, the doors are locked.
Oh, okay. Well, I would say that because of the precarious nature of the situation we find ourselves in, that breaking and entering is justified.
Yep.
Yeah, Felix was already going to smash it down.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, well don't let me get in your way.
All right, go ahead and give me a strength save.
A strength save or an athletics check?
Give me an athletics check.
I cast guidance on you so that you can get a +4 to your smashing roll.
You cast guidance?
Yeah. The light of Pelor guide your shield.
20.
What's that?
Sounded like 20 something.
Yeah, I heard 20 something. 28?
Yeah, 28.
Okay, the door opens.
All right.
You hear the lock break.
Do any of these potions look magical? Is it all an illusion?
It's all illusion magic.
Wait, is this
Yeah.
portal the cake is a lie?
I would have to say it is. I kind of glance around and like, can I see like, is there like a common motif or something here, like of language that is written here, or like maybe like a
Common.
cultural theme? Common. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Ahem.
Oh,
What do you
this
want?
lady.
What do you want, witch?
Which okay.
It's a little rude
I
to break
like.
into somebody's house without asking. If you need to use the restroom, it's upstairs.
Oh, yeah. We all got to use the restroom. We're all blocked up, and I kind of start like rubbing my belly and stuff.
All right. Well, you can use the restroom. Would the rest of you please help me with the cake and ice cream?
Oh yeah, I suppose I can. I'm gonna take one for the team real quick. I suppose I can help you while they use the restroom.
I just start poking and prodding on everything, like turning the water on, opening drawers. If there's light switches, I start flicking them, like just totally investigating everything.
I'm gonna have to
You're not
ask you
making
to,
it easy for me, Elric.
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave, please.
That's what we're trying to do.
I mean, leave my house.
Okay, lady, and I walk into the next room.
Oh, jeez.
Here.
Okay.
I tried
either she
being
turns into a hag
polite.
or she doesn't, right?
What's that?
I said either she turns into a hag or she doesn't at this point.
Well, I'm gonna roll persuasion and say, I know that my friend here can be a bit abrasive. He just comes from a different culture, but rest assured he's not gonna break anything or cause any ruckus. We'll just bring him to the restroom and get right out of your hair. I'm gonna help you with the cake in a second. And I think I roll flat persuasion. That's a crit.
That's
Yeah,
an
I rolled a 1. Well,
double crit.
I guess you don't see this stuff very often. Just please don't break anything. And when you're
Oh, yeah.
and
Sorry, continue.
Just please be careful. So she
Well, rest
reaches in
assured we
here.
will be careful.
So she opens this up. It's the refrigerator. You see the light
Mhm.
come on. She pulls out a cake. On the other side is the freezer, dear. Could you grab the cartons of ice cream for me and bring them outside?
The other side.
You
what do
see
you
her
mean
open the
other
one
side?
door on the right-hand side, and you can see
Oh,
there's
yeah,
another
yeah.
door. It's a side-by-side.
Got it. Yeah, so as she goes through there, I would like to close the door behind me and cast Arcane Lock.
Nice. Am I still getting illusion
Okay.
magic on all these like chairs and tables and everything?
Yes.
I'm gonna attack the chair
Okay.
because everything else in this world has turned into something and attacked us. So I'm just gonna see what happens when I attack first, and I'm just gonna attack this chair.
Okay. I guess roll to attack.
Sure. Nat 20.
You destroy the chair.
Okay. I don't understand this game. That chair was just a chair,
Mm-hmm.
but it was an
It is
illusion of a
now
chair.
It is now splinters on the floor.
Right. What's Felix doing? I haven't moved you in a while.
Felix is actually investigating the other room with the television.
Yes.
Oh, is it
She
on?
finds herself standing in front of it right there, captivated by the moving pictures.
Yes, it is some sort of
I do the dog thing where I'm like looking over here, looking over there.
yes, it's a big
Elric,
projection.
have you ever seen magic like this?
I mean, I've seen illusion magic, but this is pretty extravagant.
Right. I think we're dealing with something incredibly powerful.
Yeah, it must be a powerful witch. I wonder if it's the Blood Queen.
She starts grinding her teeth.
I'm gonna go upstairs.
Okay, so Felix is watching TV.
Yep, I went upstairs.
Elric went upstairs. All right, and what are you doing upstairs?
I'm just like investigating, like, you know, like I'll go in this room assuming the door's not locked.
Okay.
And like I'll see like papers and stuff, and I'll just like read, like trying to get any kind of clue on like where we are or what's going on.
I mean, you see an address on an envelope, but like you wouldn't know what an address is.
Right.
It's an office, so you see paperwork, you see bank statements, just a lot of numbers.
Right.
You know, it's just normal stuff that would be on a desk. Let's say there's a computer there, you know, that type of stuff.
Right.
Maybe like a laptop,
Right.
filing cabinet, that type of thing.
Okay. But yeah, I'm like investigating. I don't see like there's no like puzzle pieces that I'm finding, basically.
Nope.
It just
Nope,
looks like
it
random
is-
gibberish and junk.
Exactly.
All right, I'm gonna go back downstairs.
Oh, you're not going to play in the bathroom?
No. Like, I don't know that there's anything in here that we're supposed to find or interact with. I wave my hand in front of Felix. Hello.
Oh,
I think we
Elric- or
need to
Ulrich.
confront the mother.
Hulk, you went outside?
Yes, because I cast Arcane Lock and I went with the lady to go cut the cake as a cover for these guys to rummage through the house.
Oh, okay. I see. All right.
Yeah.
I thought you were casting it on the inside, not going outside. Gotcha.
Right. I thought you were
Yeah,
staying
well,
outside as
I locked myself outside, but you know,
All right.
it's okay.
She turns around and looks at you and says, "Oh, you might want to go get your friends. We're going to sing happy birthday here."
Oh, yeah. Well, you know them. When they get pooping, they can't stop. Can I roll deception? I just say, like, yeah, don't wait up on them. They are pooping.
Another 20.
I'm not even going to roll an insight.
We've rolled 3 nat 20s in a row between me and you.
Yeah, we're rolling really well.
And what
Not
if the
anything
critical
good.
one? Don't worry about the rest of the group. They're pooping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna-
that totally
I'm
makes
gonna attack
sense.
this chair.
Don't interrupt a man while he's pooping. That's all I'm saying.
Well, anyways, it's time to sing happy birthday. Why don't you go see if they're ready yet?
Yeah, let me go check on them. And Arcane Lock would just have this door be locked, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Is it concentration? Because if it is, maybe I could stop concentrating.
I
No,
don't
it's
think
not.
it is.
It's not. Okay, yeah, I locked the door. I'm gonna walk around to the front.
I just turn around and like watch you through the windows, like.
Yeah, maybe you could like hear a knock on the door from the front.
Well,
Yeah,
because
the
I
front
didn't.
door's locked.
I unlock it.
Okay, yeah, it's just the simple locking
Just
mechanism.
like plan B was I was gonna break the door, so.
I'm gonna say, psst, Guys, this Fey illusion wants you to sing happy birthday for her, okay? I don't know how much longer I can cover down for you.
Okay, so maybe she's the witch after all.
Well, I don't know if she's a witch or anything.
Well,
If she is, I'll slay her.
I didn't find anything in the house. Look at this weird wagon.
It's a very strange place we've found
I kicked
ourselves
I
at.
kicked it earlier and it chirped at me like a bird.
Maybe it's alive.
Right.
Could I roll investigation on this thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Just roll that real quick. And that would be 16.
Okay, it's made out of metal, rubber, and glass.
This is an artificer's horse, no doubt.
Ah. Weird that he made it sound like a bird.
That was gonna
Yeah,
close
I
the
don't
door.
really try to
Just leave the front
understand
door
it too
wide
well.
open.
Yeah, I don't care. This is an illusion anyways. I have zero respect for anything here. Nothing is real.
Okay, well, we are back, and we have
Even if
to...
these are real creatures, they're sprites or brownies or something tricking us, so I don't care.
I get that.
All right. So it's time to get the birthday boy. So he's standing there. We'll pretend there's a
I
cake on
whispered
the
to
table.
Felix, they're all huddled up. Should I just cast Fireball?
That is a little chaotic.
They kidnapped us.
Well, they also told us how to leave at any point.
What, to walk back in the middle of that weird road over there? They knew my name, and I never told them my name. This is
That
not
is
my name.
concerning. Yeah,
This
I
is
will.
some Fey magic if I've ever seen it.
No, I have to agree, yeah.
Oh, you're bringing the pinata with you?
Yeah, I know. I was.
Whoop. You killed him. That wasn't me.
Yep, I just killed half the kids at the party. All right. We'll pretend they're still there. This is almost over, anyways.
All right. So what's the play here?
So you see the mother take out a stick, and the tip of it lights on fire, and she lights 6 little candles on top of the cake, and she starts to raise her arms. Happy birthday to you, and all the kids are singing happy birthday to
I
you.
100% am not singing.
What's that?
I said I 100% am not singing.
Can I roll persuasion, or can I roll performance to sing really well?
Yeah, go for it. All right.
Yeah, I've been training for this.
Yes, exactly. You are stealing the show. Happy birthday, dear Timmy. Happy birthday to you. And he takes a big deep breath and blows all the candles out on top of his cake, and everybody's clapping. You guys have no freaking clue what's going on. You just know it's a really fun time.
Yeah, there we go. This is a good day.
So the kids all start taking seats, and
Is Felix partaking in any of this?
No.
and you hear
Oh,
some,
no.
I want chocolate. I want vanilla. I want poop.
Yeah,
Because there's always that one kid, you know?
always.
And the mother starts handing out little pieces of cake. It's a chocolate cake with just a very basic peanut butter icing.
Right.
And it has happy birthday Timmy written across it. It looks very homemade. And
Okay, well,
she serves all the
I'll
children and then looks at you, Ulrich. That was wonderful singing. What flavor ice cream would you like?
oh, I guess just vanilla.
Okay. And she takes gives you a scoop and a plate
Well,
and a
while
fork.
she's doing that,
Mm-hmm.
can I interject?
Yes.
I'm going to use a 3rd level spell,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on Timmy's mom.
No! Could you do it higher than 3rd?
I can, but I don't want to.
Let me read how that spell works, because this could.
It's any spell of 3rd level or lower ends. If it's a higher level, then I have to make an Arcana check.
You're gonna need to make it. Yeah, you're gonna make an ability check
That's
using
fine.
your spellcast ability. Okay,
It's going to be an 8.
does not dispel.
Okay. Does anybody react when I do that?
No.
All right. Then I'll try it again. Yeah. 14.
Nope.
So that would be. Yeah, that would have done 4th level spells.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, why not? None of this is real anyway. I'll try one more time.
Okay.
That would be 15. So 5th level spell.
No.
I don't know. I look at Velix. It's a powerful spell.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to respect the Fae at this point. You know, I know when to pick my battles.
Alaric, what flavor ice cream would you like?
Nope. I didn't even tell you
No.
my name, and you keep insisting I partake in this party. Nope.
Hmm.
Why don't you tell me what you really are?
Always the skeptical one. Felix, darling, what flavor ice cream would you like?
I figure.
What's that?
I look at you and say, yeah, Velix. What kind of ice cream do you want? Because I know we didn't say your name. I can see your thing lighting up, but I don't hear you talking.
The chocolate goes very well with chocolate cakes. She puts a scoop of chocolate onto it and hands you. Are you going to take a bite?
All right,
Ulrich.
Velix is back.
Ulrich, do you take a bite?
Yeah, I graciously accept it. I'm just trying to roll with whatever's going on here. You know.
Two sides of a coin here.
And I help pass out
Okay.
food to the other
Yeah.
party goers here and just try to blend in and be a part of the event.
Can Velix talk now?
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
Ah, there we
There you
go.
go.
Do you take a bite of the cake and ice cream?
Felix doesn't accept it at all. He says something very sweet to the woman, like, I would love to, dear, but I'm watching my figure.
Oh, you have nothing to fear from this. Trust me, this will be the best cake
Can
you've
I
ever
roll
had.
an insight on it? I don't like how she said that.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an insight.
It's going to be a 25.
She
says
means
nothing- you have nothing
wholeheartedly.
to fear from
She
this.
means you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Like, she says it with a motherly love.
I don't trust anything here.
Well, that's a shame. I guess you aren't as worthy as I thought you would be. And
Hey, I'm worthy.
She waves her hand. Perhaps we'll meet again sometime. And she waves her hand, and as she does, again, the whole world starts to shimmer and wave. Kind of like doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo. And you are back in your regular dream sleep.
If only we had Tiger here. His Arcana is way better than mine.
Ulrich, when you awaken, you see kind of tattooed very small on your arm, a very small what was your favorite color?
Green.
Green.
green, a very small green balloon.
A balloon. Okay.
Yes. You can
Well,
use the jump spell once per long rest without an action, spell slot, reaction, or anything.
Just as a free action.
Just as a free action, you could use the jump spell. But anyways, it is 8:32.
Does Felix not have a tattoo?
No,
Oh, because he didn't eat the cake?
correct.
Fine with me. I do have a question though.
Yes.
When I wake up, I reach in my pocket. Do I have a balloon?
Yes.
Hmm.
And you're back at
I'll
full hit
remember.
points. You have all your spell slots. It's like you've taken a full rest.
All right.
nice.
Well, I'll remember that for next week.
Alrighty, guys, we
Well,
got to
that
get going. We're running a little bit late here. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this. This has been something, again, Mr. Faust and I have been talking about for quite a few years.
Thanks.
It was one of those things. I literally threw this together within the last 10 minutes before we went on air. And so that was that. Hopefully you guys all had fun. Join us next week. Hopefully we'll have a full party and we'll do the Red Dragon fight. That's going to be absolutely awesome. But anyways, until then,
buddy.
thank you, Mr. Faust, for joining me. Thank you, Typort. Thank you, Cowboy. And as always, don't forget to tell your neighbors, tell your friends, and shout it from the rooftops. Like, comment, and subscribe to Blast 338. Have a great time, and we'll see you next week at same time, same place, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Monday for D&D 5e Live with Mr. Faust. All right, peace.